Hi everyone, my channel name is Mom to Yuvan. Welcome. So if you like my content here, please do subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up button to like the videos, and comment your mail ID if you want these printables, which I'm going to show you in a few minutes. So let's get started. Today's theme is alphabets and numbers. So my first activity is this one. These are the numbers, colored numbers. You can call them jumbo numbers, and the child can trace these numbers by finger, or they can use pencil if they want. And these just simple these circles are here so that they can paste some pom-poms here. You can call it a pom-pom activity. So one means one pom-pom, and then this one is two, so two pom-poms like this, and this goes on till 10. Okay, and now my next activity is related to alphabets. Okay, here I have prepared this help me put out fire. So here I have mentioned what exactly we have to do is look out for the simple letters, small letters written on fire, and try to put the fire out with the capital letters cut out of water in the below page. So I have the cutouts here with me. As you all can see, here are the cutouts. So what we are going to do is we are going to find here is the small a, so we are going to find from this capital A, and we are just going to paste it like this. And then like here is I, so we have to find the small I, and then just paste it like this. It's a fun activity, as they learn that fireman put out fire, and they are going to be fireman, and they are going to put out the fire. So they'll definitely enjoy it, I'm sure. Okay, so now next activity is a simple one. These are some recognition alphabet activity. So what we have to do, what the child has to do is recognition of alphabets. Match the capital letters with the small letters as well as with the phonics. So like this one, here is I, and with I, where it is, it's here, ice. Okay, and then the small I, can you find? Yeah, here. So the child will love it. I have 3 pages of this activity. Now the next one is find out the odd one. Okay, so what child has to do is circle the sound which doesn't match. Okay, so it will help in recognition of beginning of sound. So basically what we have to do when we introduce phonics to the child, alphabets and phonics to the child, so what we have to do is we have to make them learn the beginning sound of the alphabets. Like A is not just A, it's A. The sound is A. Like S is not just the S, its sound is S. So the child must know these beginning sounds also, so they can recognize other objects they see around them with the sound. Just like if they see a clock, they must know the sound of clock is K. So it starts with C. It's the basic criteria to make them learn the sounds as well as the alphabets. So what the child has to do here is, it's written A. The sound of A is A. So first is arrow, second is dinosaur, and third is alligator. So first and third sound matches, but not the second one. A, arrow, A, alligator, but not dinosaur. It starts with D. Sound is D. That's mean D. So it will help them understand that beginning sounds as well as the beginning sounds of alphabets as well as the alphabet itself. Like here I have written not just capital A, with it I have written small a, so that they can recognize it and they can memorize it. By seeing it again and again, they'll definitely going to memorize it. It is going to be very helpful to the child. So yeah, this is the activity here. Now here it's a hide and seek activity. If you can see the picture below and try to find out what is the beginning sound of red and yellow objects. So it will help, this activity is going to help them with the observation skills as well as the sound recognition again, because the child does not have to memorize A, B, C, D, E, F, G. He has to learn, like, what is the sound here. If I can see an object here, like if I see a box here like this, so what is the beginning sound and which letter it starts from? So box is B, so it starts with B. He must, the child must know it. So here we are going to do this activity like this, all the red objects and yellow objects. If you can see here, these are the apples. It's a ball here. It's a seesaw. So the child must know with which letter it starts. So if you want, you can just make small letters like B or S or C for car, apples, A. Just make small chits and let them paste on the objects here. Okay. Yes. Okay. The next activity is a maze. I made here. These are the two maze. One is for T and one is for A. So what the child has to do is this: draw a line, connect all the draw a line to connect all the pictures. Starts with the sound A. The line should not cross itself. Let's go. So what we have to do is we have to go like this. Okay. So here A goes to apple, A goes to alligator, but A doesn't goes to flower. So not here. We have to move here. Okay. Then aeroplane, then arrow, and then we have to come right here to the small a here. Okay. So I have made these two maze here. It's for T and then this one is for A. So this activity is going to help them with the pre-writing skill, tracing skill, as well as the sound again, because my emphasis is on this beginning sound of the alphabets to make them learn the alphabets and recognize as well. So I have written here A and A just big enough to recognize them that this is capital A and this is small a. So they'll understand it. Whenever you introduce alphabets to the child, you should write both the alphabet, both the capital as well as the small letters together, so that if they see T, they must know this is the T. This T can look like this and T as well look like this. So they must know this. And when they see it again and again, they'll definitely understand it. Okay. So next activity here comes is this one. Find the odd one out. Okay. So what we are going to do is read the letter loud and understand its sound again. And my emphasis is on sound here. Okay. So circle the letter which does not have same sound. Okay. So what I have done is I have written some confusing letters, like M looks like this and M, if just turn around, looks like W. But still the sound is different. So M is M, but W is, what is the sound of W? It's W, like watch. Okay. So the child again going to understand the sound here, like S, K, S. So it is again the different sound here. Okay. Okay, now there are some things in some alphabets as well as some numbers are there which are confusing for the children once they start recognizing. So I have tried my best to make these two sheets for them to understand the confusion between the B, small b, and the capital small b, as well as in the small d here. So I have named this sheet as confusion. So read the letter on the big cap and circle the same on the small caps here. So what we have to do is we have to read this B, but we have to circle only the B's here. So the child will understand the concept and the difference between B, small b, as well as the small d, as well as the sound here. If they doesn't understand B or D difference, make them understand by the sound. Like it's B, it's D, it's B, it's D. When they see it again and again, they'll recognize it. So I have made this for one in letters, and the other one is for numbers like 9 and 6 here. So this one is for 6 here. Okay. So, okay, the next activity here is I have made these two maze here. You can see these are the maze here. Okay. So, another activity here is worksheet is maze. Okay, so I have made one alphabet maze and one number maze. So, what the child has to do here is find a way to meet with the alphabet A to Z. This activity will help in letter recognition as well as the sequence recognition. So what comes after A is B. What comes after B is C. So the child has to go this way, like this. I'll show you. A to B, then to C and to D. But here the child can get confused and he can go like this. No worries, just rub it off and start it again. So C, then D, because after D he has to find E. So E, F, G, like this till Z here, if you can see. And same goes with numbers. He has to recognize 1 to 20 numbers. So he has to go like this. I have done lamination of these sheets because my child doesn't understand these alphabets and numbers fully. So I'm going to do this sheet with him again and again till the time he understands the numbers fully and recognizes them fully. So yeah. Okay. So again, I have a number activity here. What I have done is, if you can see, is find me activity here. Cut along the lines and then ask little one to join them and find out what it is. So I have these two sheets here with me. So first one is this to show you how you are going to cut it, and the second one is I have already cut it out and I'm going to just show you what it is. So you can make it like 8 here. If you can see, here is 8. Okay, now 10. Okay, now 3 here, now 9. So this activity is going to help them in the sequence as well as in the recognition of the numbers. I have come up with all these activities just for the recognition and for the sequence, for the sound. These are all the basic activities a child should understand by these, just basic activities for them to understand the numbers, to recognize the numbers, to recognize the alphabets if you are going to introduce them soon enough. So yeah, here, can you see what it is? It's a fireman. So here are all the numbers here, 1 to 10. If you can see, he has to complete this maze here. Okay, it's kind of a puzzle activity, so they'll enjoy it because it's a puzzle and it will be a surprise for them what's inside, what they are going to make it. So I have made one for 1 to 10 and then other is 11 to 20 here. Okay, so next activity here is a very fun activity. It's again a number activity here. What the child has to do is, these are the little cutouts here. The activity name, if you can see, is cardano garden. So try to figure out the shapes of the objects and count them. Paste them according to the count. So what I have done is, I have made some leaves here and give them some numbers like this, and then some flowers are here, and numbers also written on these flowers, as well as on the butterfly and on the sun, and on the cutouts also there is number written. So what the child has to recognize is 3 and goes to 3 like this. One butterfly, where's the butterfly with the number 1? So here is the 1 butterfly, here is the 2 butterfly, then comes the leaves number, so it's 1, so we are going to paste 1 here. Then again flower 4, then again 9, so can you find 9 here? Yeah, here. Excuse me. Again, okay, I'm doing quickly so that you all can see how it looks. I'm sure it's going to look very cute. 6 here, 10 here, 7 here, 1 here, 3 here, 4 here, 2 here, 3 again here, 2 here. So it is going to look like this. I think I have lost some of the leaves here, but never mind, you'll get full. So the garden is going to look this beautiful here. Can you see? 1 sun, 3 butterflies, 10 leaves and 5 flowers. So this activity is really fun for them because it has pasting and kids love pasting, and as well as it will be regarding numbers, so they'll have to match it. They don't need to recognize the numbers, they just have to match it. And seeing number 1, just talk to them and tell them this is number 1, so they'll understand, and make them say the number as well. So if they are pasting 5, just say, beta, it's 5. So they'll understand that this number which they are taking in their hand is 5, and they are going to paste it on 5. Okay. Okay. So our next activity is also related to numbers and alphabets. I have made these 2 similar activities. These are just pattern activities. What they have to do is, let's learn the pattern. So sing ABC and understand the pattern. Paste the correct strip of pattern and have fun singing it again and again. Obviously you have to sing it again and again. I mean, the child has to sing it again and again to understand where to put the stripes, like A, B, C, D. So the child has to find the ABCD stripe and put it like this. Then what is this? E, F, G, H. So the child has to find E, F, G, H. So it will help in understanding that what comes after what, like A, B, C, D, then E, F, G, then like J, K, L, M. So, and I have written this in small as well as in the capital letters, so they'll understand it. Capital and small letters also they are going to recognize. So this as well as the numbers, I have not cut it, but it's the same activity here. Okay, and now the next activity is, I can count 1 to 20 here. So it's a very simple activity. Or again, the child has to paste the same numbers on the in the fish tank with the fish. So I have not cut it fully, just I'm going to show you how it is going to work. It's like 2 and then 1 and then 3, then 4, then goes to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 till 20. So it's a fish tank, just to make it beautiful and engaging for the child. I have made this because kids love fishes, so they'll understand, they'll recognize it. You can start with the recognition activity, like the same numbers and then go to other activities and try out them. Okay, so these are all the worksheets here, and if you can see, I have these two boards also here. So they are going to just not the worksheets, I have this also to make them recognize what the alphabet is and what are the numbers, just the shapes. They are going to match it. I have this, and then again I have this. They are going to match D with the D, E with the E. So it's a kind of a puzzle for them, and they'll enjoy it. Putting it, taking out, it'll be fun for it's good for basically kids age 6 months to 1 year or 1.5 year. They'll just take it out, they'll just put it back, and they'll have fun with it. And with that, with just that fun, you can also introduce the alphabets and numbers to them. So gradually, after doing these activities daily, on the daily basis, or on most of the time, they'll understand, they'll recognize the letters, just their shapes, and the shapes are also enough for them to start with. Like D looks like this, and then after some time you can tell them that D is for dog, like C is for cat. So just introduce them with the alphabets, and same goes with the numbers here, like 6 here, 8 here, like this. So this is all for activities and numbers worksheets, and I hope you all enjoyed my video. I hope it is informative for all of you. If you, again I'm telling you, if you want these activities worksheets, you can just comment in the comment section your mail ID, and please do subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. Thank you.